Traveling and exploring by bike is kind of magical.
It just means happiness. Happiness, freedom, accomplishment.
Is a whole new world. Is freedom, independence.
The adventure, I think, is figuring out along the way how you get to where you want to be.
So Iowa was fun. Iowa was probably the most miserably awesome time I've ever had.
Because we put so much effort leading to the Iowa Winter Rock, we did a lot of training with the bike fully loaded, and so we were ready for that, but stuff happened and we couldn't finish. So this time we just wanted to prove to ourselves that we can do it.
Leo created a route that roughly emulates what we were trying to do in Iowa. So it's 345-ish miles, and the idea is just redemption, to finish what we set out to do without having to go back to Iowa.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of emotions, and this is kind of what this sort of riding is about, but I hope that we're all there for each other to help each other through that so that we do get a sense of redemption or accomplishment.
Already finished filming?
Mm-hmm.
No, this is not gonna go anywhere.
What?
Guess how much sleep I got?
I got 0.
Damn, it's early. It's late.
A little bit of both.
You don't need coffee. Since last year, all my rides started and ended at my apartment. So that's where the ride starts, in Denver. And then we connect to Colorado Springs and then start to get our way back to Denver by the gravel roads.
What are you hoping happens this time?
That we finish.
I want us all to just do it. Each one of us, this will be our longest continuous ride ever. So I just want us all to finish it and be able to say we did it and just to have an amazing time.
In all seriousness, I think that what we're really hoping for is exactly what we're calling this, which is a redemption ride.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey. All right, TJ, how you feeling?
I'm good. My toes are cold though.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm all right though.
Really good speed, guys.
Yeah.
It's hard to catch up with you.
Yeah, that was a good climb. That was a good climb. Good long climb.
It is open.
It's just open.
Yeah. Ah, here, Dutch Bros.
We're in. Can we go in?
Oh yeah.
Okay. They told me you'll get 5:30.
Reunion.
Okay.
Hold on, everything I got.
Yeah, I know.
What's that?
My notes for the route.
Brendan, how many miles till the sun comes up?
How many miles?
Going into it, I had never done anything fully self-supported before of this distance. You know, I could go ride a certain distance and it's not fully supported, or we don't have SAG behind us giving us food or water. This was knowing that what I needed was on the bike, or maybe on me, proving to myself that I could finish and be okay at the end.
The word adventure has become too mainstream these days.
People go for a stroll out in the city and call it adventure. The word has lost its true meanings to a point where I personally avoid using it. Everything is so planned out and predictable that it rarely allows room from the unexpected, the unknown. Rides like this though, you may know the route, but how your equipment and body will react to it is totally unpredictable. And that's exactly why I love ultracycling and bikepacking so much. That's adventure in its true form.
I knew it.
Big Papa, tasty.
It's a well-deserved bag right there.
Oh, so good.
What's that, triple espresso?
I just feel like I am.
Suerte, amigos.
That's how I feel. Hi, Bobby. Rock and roll.
I'm not tired, you are tired.
Agua.
Is this all for you?
Yeah.
Alright, 448. Do you need a bag?
No.
Okay. So where are you riding to?
We're going down to Kansas City and then we'll go through Colorado Springs back to Denver.
Wow.
Yep.
A little light in reading, so I'm giving you 2 copies.
What? How much are they?
They're free.
Oh! What do you guys think? We either wait here for Leo for probably an hour.
Yeah, it'd be about that
It's
much.
gonna be an hour before Leo gets here. Or we roll into Victor, try to find water, maybe get into that hotel to warm up. That's our plan then. We're gonna roll into Victor, try to get into that hotel, and wait for Leo there.
Now I'm wearing everything that I have. Which now I still have this one, which is good. Yeah. Cool. See you guys in a minute. Yeah.
Gonna get shut eye for a few minutes here.
Yeah, we got real cold.
Yeah, no, fucking cold, dude.
I was cold, baby. And then I went outside for, I don't know, 15 seconds to go pee. Came back in, and I just couldn't stop shivering. So I think he just felt bad. It's probably it's for everyone. Yeah. Can I bring the blankets with me?
Oh, no, really?
I
think I'm
He's ready?
falling, dude. I can't see that. It's hurting like
Leo,
crazy.
Leo.
I literally can't see it.
We can just take your saddle off. that'll really make you not sit there.
There's no way. Absolutely not. I tried to come back. I thought after like sleeping for a little bit and sitting out of the sun for a little bit, it would come back. Dude, there's absolutely. It hurts a lot. I can't sit down.
I'll take it easy. Thanks for stopping.
There is a threshold, right? That's the point where I was. I reached my pain threshold, and once I got to Victor, that was it. I rode almost 5 miles without sitting, so that was bad already. And yeah, going further for another 170 miles would be just stupid. You just have to know when to stop and be okay with that. You're gonna be frustrated? Yes. I was extremely frustrated, but you just have to be okay with that. And that's the nature of adventure cycling, especially ultra distance. There's so much room for things to go wrong. Like, you're gonna be out riding for 30 plus hours. That's the adventure part of it. It creates so many unknowns. The bike can fail, the route can fail, your mind can fail, or in my case, my ass failed. And that's okay. When you do this kind of rides, you have to be flexible against the unexpected.
The morning breakfast Coca-Cola.
Oh my god, yeah. I am struggling.
Oh, you got it. You got it, man. You got it.
We're not good. We're just gonna chug it. Wait. All the way to Denver. I'm out of gas.
Overall, it's simply just the adventure. Sometimes known, sometimes unknown. Getting into ultra distances on the bike was a good reminder to just slow down and truly enjoy the process. I also wouldn't be out there to actually race. I'd be there for the adventure. I know for some, racing is the adventure, but not for me. It's simply the distance. It's thinking, I might not be able to finish this, but in that time, just digging deep, pushing on, and ultimately getting it done.
So good.
Bien, chicos. Woo!
Yeehaw! Almost there. You. Yeah.
Legs are tired. Yeah, they're pretty tired.
Yeah.
But pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
body otherwise, like, it just feels like I went really hard for.
I think adventure is like going into something uncertain and not knowing what's going to happen. For the most part, I feel like bike touring and doing these big rides, it makes you feel like there's a lot of good in the world, really good people, and a lot of beautiful places, and it just makes me happy.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
And so that was like super fun, and I knew I was getting the GoPro footage, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be so good. And then it was like, oh shit, there's gonna like a car in a corner that's like go.
Holy shit!